Now this is a classic meatball sub, and I had some good ones, some great ones, and some really bad ones. And today I want to find out which way is the best way to make them sous vide. And of course, it's all about the meatballs. So the first thing I wanted to find out which mix is best, using 100% beef or a mix with 50% pork and 50% beef. And as always, exact amount and ingredients always in the description down below for you. I started with a good amount of ricotta cheese. Then I threw in finely diced red onions, followed by Parmesan cheese. And yes, I'm using the real deal Parmigiano Reggiano. A good amount of parsley went in with both of them. If you want your meatballs to be nice and tender, you gotta throw in breadcrumbs, followed by 1 egg in each one of them. And of course, we cannot forget about salt and black pepper. Mix everything well and bring it all together. Now you really gotta put in some work. The more you mix, the better. Make sure you combine all of the ingredients together. Now as I was doing this, I forgot the most important ingredient of them all, and that is to add garlic. Come on, you cannot make meatballs without garlic. So I made sure to add some and mix it well. Now one of the things that I like to do whenever I'm making a big batch of meatballs is to make sure that I added enough salt. And for that, I just take a little bit and cook it up. Doing this will ensure that I get the seasoning perfect, because it literally takes no time at all. But if you're lacking a little bit of flavor, just add in some salt. The next thing to do is to go ahead and make your meatballs. Make them as big as you like. For today, I'm gonna go extra large. Once I was done, check it out. They are now ready to go. And I want to find out which one tastes best. Is it the one that is 100% beef or the 50-50 mix with pork? To quickly find out which one is best, I threw them in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes. Once the time was up, I took it out and look. Now this is quite interesting. The ones on the left are 100% beef. The right is the one with the pork mix. And you can clearly tell the differences between them. The pork got a lot more golden brown. I actually prefer this color right here. But hey, we all want to know about the taste. Which one is better? Well, let's find out right now.
Very tender. Seasoning's perfect. I like the flavor a lot.
Probably some onions and garlic powder and all that good stuff.
And this is perfect. Right up my alley.
I gotta see what's going on. I think this one's just beef. All right, well, the first one was good, so let's try the second one and see if it's better.
Right off the bat, this one's much better.
Yeah, this one is definitely a better taste for a meatball than the other one.
I'm gonna have to go for this one, the one on the right.
This one's like a little bit more juicy on the inside. It's got a little bit more flavor coming in. I think this one's definitely a little bit more of a meatball kind of meatball, you know what I'm saying?
There you go, 50-50 mix is better. Now if I put these meatballs like this on my vacuum sealer, you know what's gonna happen. They're gonna become hamburgers. So my only choice right now is to go ahead and get them seared. And for that, to make sure I get full coverage, I'm gonna be using my flamethrower. As you can see, using this thing is like literally painting with fire. Oh yes, it is a lot of fun. And most importantly, it gets the job done. And in the end, there's no cleanup. Because once I was done, take a look. Every single edge of these meatballs were perfectly seared. We also got a nice char, which is a good thing. That should give a nice smoky flavor to these meatballs. The only thing left to do now is to throw them in the bag, vacuum seal them, and they are now ready for the water bath. And that's perfect because it allows me time to go ahead and make the sauce. It is not like any other marinara sauce that you've seen. Let me show you why. I started with this ingredient right here. It's pancetta. Nowadays you can get it in any grocery store. I chopped them up nice and small. As you can see, nice little cubes like this is good enough. Then I threw them all in my non-stick skillet. I cooked them for about 5 minutes. You don't want to get them too crispy. Then I threw in a good amount of white onions and mixed it well. Add garlic and combine all of the ingredients together. You want to let it cook under medium-low heat so that you do not burn the garlic. And remember not to get the pancetta too crispy, because now it's time to add in the tomato sauce. And as always, exact amount and ingredients always on the description down below for you. Mix everything well and combine the ingredients together. To finish off the sauce, I threw in a good amount of tomato paste, followed by balsamic vinegar. Then I added granulated sugar, a good amount of oregano, followed by salt, freshly ground black pepper, some finely chopped basil, and a good quality olive oil. Mix everything together and reduce the sauce until you're happy with. If you like your sauce nice and runny, don't cook it too much. But remember, it's gonna go on a sandwich. If it's too runny, it's gonna get soggy. So make sure you let the sauce reduce a little, because once you are happy with the consistency, your sauce is done. Now this is delicious. And as you saw it there, it is super easy to make. And I can guarantee you it's much more superior than anything you can buy from the store. But now let's talk about bread. And as you can see, I have a good variety right here. I would say that this is the most important part of the sandwich. You have several options. Check out this French baguette right here. I think this one is a good option. It's not too hard. This one, on the other hand, I don't think so. It is an artisan baguette, almost like sourdough, so it's hard. We want something nice and soft to go along with our meatball sandwich. So for now, I'll just skip it. And here we got the hoagies. Now this is an excellent option. Nice and soft. And remember, we still gotta toast this up together with the meatballs. And of course, we have the Italian sub. This is an excellent choice. So whichever one you choose, my recommendation is to make sure that it's soft, because after you toast it, it's gonna get a little crunchy. One more recommendation I like to give is to remove a little bit of the bread in the middle. That way, none of your meatballs will fall off. The last thing we need is balls running around. But now that we have everything ready, the only thing left to do is to cook them. For that, I'm throwing them in the water bath at 165 degrees Fahrenheit for 1 hour. That will ensure that they'll cook to perfection and hopefully make the best meatball sandwiches we can make. Put down in the comment section right now which one you think is going to be better, the sous vide version or the oven. Now the oven, there are quite a few benefits because it gets a nice caramelization and it gets golden brown versus the flamethrower. As you guys saw it there, it goes really hot, really fast and quick, so you get a lot of char flavor. So I'm curious to find out which one you guys think is going to be best. At the same time, remember, I cooked all of the meatballs at 165 degrees Fahrenheit for a total of 1 hour. That is enough to cook them all the way through. The meatballs are ready, we are hungry, and it's time to take them out. Let's do it. I'll tell you one thing, they smell phenomenal, everybody. Absolutely delicious. I highly recommend you're not toasting the bread first for a meatball sandwich. And that's because we're gonna toast it right after we put the meatball and the marinara sauce. With all that being said, the only thing left to do is to put it all together. And I know what you're thinking. I know, my meatballs don't look that good right now. But watch this. Alright everybody, here we have our beautiful meatball sandwich today, Angel.
There's only 2 in there.
You want more than 2? Those are huge balls, bro. Come on, man. Double balls.
It was really hard not to laugh at that.
Too many dirty jokes over here. Alright, this one here is just family style, yeah? And I have 2 sandwiches. We already determined that we like that specific meatball, which was actually pork and meat together. So now there's an experiment little here too. We're gonna determine which sandwich is better. Sounds like a plan? I'll tell you one thing. Huh? What is that? This
That's pretty heavy.
I told you those balls are heavy, bro.
I'm going home.
Cheers, everybody. That's what I'm talking about, right? That's nice.
They're gonna kill me in the comments.
Why?
But that's tasty, bro.
Right, that's tasty balls. That was delicious. Let's go for the second one. You ready?
Let's go.
Ooh, okay. All I really want to know is the difference. All right? You ready? Second one. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Oh, come on. Come on, Angel. That one's better. Wow. There's a huge difference. I'm telling you right now. I know you like this one more. I like this one better as well. Why?
It's juicier.
Exactly.
Look, the first one.
Yeah.
You add some marinara sauce, you fix it.
I made extra juicier right there.
Yeah. It was that easy.
Yeah.
But the second one, you don't need to add extra.
No,
marinara.
I agree. The first one I did it in the oven, so it gets a little drier because it's in the oven. The second one is sous vide. That's the difference.
The second,
that's why it's juicier.
I thought they would both be sous vide.
Anyway, guys, these are the results. This one is the winner. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do enjoy it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe for future videos. Remember, if you are interested in anything I use, everything is always in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.